Okay, before I say what I'm going to say, because I know it's going to be taken the wrong way.
Oh. And then my first day, they're like, and you're going to scrub the toilets. You're going to lick the shower clean with your tongue. And
I walk into this house and I'm thinking, oh dear God, there has been a murder committed. Somebody has killed a body and used my house as the cover up. There has to be something dead and big. He said I was overreact.
of course you did.
Oh, you.
And of course you did.
So you haven't read Boyfriend 101. Your girlfriend is never
you did.
overreacting, and that's not something you should ever say, no matter what the situation
You
is.
see your significant other upset, your first move is to invalidate. F minus. F minus.
Oh my God, you don't even get a report card. You're expelled.
You're expelled.
You know, I get a little like winded throughout the day. Hey, everyone, I get a little winded throughout the day. And then as soon as we sit down, some just... The thoughts come flowing in immediately, and I don't even have to think about what's going to happen next. I was just telling Brooke, it is common human decency for men to not ask about the sounds that come out of a woman's coochie.
Just any sound. If you hear a sound emitting from me at any point, just mind your business.
Good save. Good save.
Thank you.
I saw that.
I'm getting better. Mom, I'm getting better.
Google AdSense. We are family friendly. This is the most family friendly. Speaking of family friendly and me pitching to be Google's most family friendly channel, if you heard me queef in Pilates, no, you didn't.
So she literally sits down and she goes, hey, did I ever tell you about the time I queefed in Pilates? I said, hold that thought. Press record.
Dude,
so what happened?
You know what? I'm very proud of my systems. I think they function very well.
Yeah, you're regular.
All of my bodily functions operate as they should. And I'm very proud of that because it took me a long time to get there. Pilates is just a different beast, dude. I was going to Club Pilates and I told Brooke that I had a membership at Club Pilates and I saw a shiver come out of her. She was so scared. Listen.
I said, let me guess. You signed up for the unlimited and only got 3 classes in because they only had 3 classes available.
I did not know that this was an epidemic across the nation. I did not know that Club Pilates was scamming everyone because, long story short, if you didn't watch my 30 Days of Pilates video, 1,
What's wrong
you're
with
a
you?
fraud. Just kidding.
What's wrong with you?
2, I signed up for a 30-day, or I signed up for a membership. I think I was a member for like 4 or 5 months. However, that bitch is $260 a month, and I could never get into an ever loving
$260 a month.
$260 a month, and I could never get into a class because they were always full. I did not know that all of the women of the suburbs gather in one place, and it is the Club Pilates near me. Damn. Anyway, they have you twisting and turning all over the place, and I was.
Did they ever do the jump board Pilates? I love that shit.
I was just going to say my mom is a fan of that. You guys should go.
I would love that. I feel like I'm flying. Because if they put like a board up at the end of the reformer and they put the springs on 0 and so literally you just jump and
you're flying.
Yeah.
No, my mom said that she accidentally tried that class because we got a membership together and she loves it. You guys should go.
I love that.
I'm too humiliated to ever go back because once I trashed them on the internet, and I don't even think I trashed them.
You called them like you saw it.
I said, I love the instructors at my studio. They're pleasant and lovely and wonderful. However, stop selling memberships if you can't accommodate your members.
I think that's fair.
But I did have a big queef one day, and I was very thankful that it was all middle-aged women, and the lady next to me did laugh.
And you know what? That's not girl code. Girl code is to pretend like you didn't hear that.
Oh my gosh, have you seen the guy on Instagram that does the fart pranks?
Yes, bitch, the one in the tunnel.
I was worried. Yeah, I was like, is this exposing that my For You page is like a 4-year-old boy? I laugh
Jacob
out
and I
loud.
Laugh. My favorite is the one in the tunnel where he does a little jump kick.
Yes. And the ladies are like,
and she goes, all right. And it's always in Central Park. Like, how dare you?
Why do I think we should try that? Because us blondies walking around like the Denver Mall would be so funny. Walking like
pretending to crop dust people.
Oh, I don't pretend. I do it all the time. Hear me roar.
Hear me out. Hear me out. And I meant that.
Do you want to know where my friend dragged me to today? I am going to give you guys a personal life anecdote. And I tell everyone I lost my Christmas tree in the divorce. And it's been my story all year when everyone's like, have you put your Christmas tree up yet? And I'm like, No, I have not. Okay. I do not own my.
Christmas is over.
It's over.
Christmas isn't
It's
happening this year.
canceled. So Brooke has been pitching to me all week, Morgan, you need to order a Christmas tree. You need to order a Christmas tree. And I have been the biggest Grinch of all time, being like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll get there, Blondie. Get in the car and shut your mouth. I'll do it when I feel like it.
Stop telling me what to do.
So this morning when I woke up with a little sparkle in my eyes and I said, Brooke, I'm finally ready. Let's go to Home Depot. She dragged me to Home Depot. She picked out a Christmas tree with me and she said, we're putting it up today. And you know what the truth of the matter is I knew in my heart that if I didn't do it this week while Brooke was here, I would never do it because it would have been far too sad for me. And she knew that. And then she let me on the secret that she knows me better than I know me. And she said, I knew you were baiting me and you weren't going to do it unless I was here to watch. And I was like, you are so right, because that's exactly what would have happened.
It is not fun to put up a Christmas tree by yourself. And so help me God, that was not going to happen on my watch.
And I feel so much better now.
I know, right?
You want to hear about a crime that happened?
You need to tell them.
You want to know about betrayals? I'll tell you. Home Depot.
Right.
We were the jolliest girls, us two lugging that shit around all day through the Home Depot. Yeah. We get here and we're so happy. We took a nap today. We watched a horror movie. Life was amazing.
Yeah.
We opened this box. So excited to put up this Christmas tree. What's missing? The most important part. They hate crimed us and didn't give us a stand or a remote control. We had to go on a wild goose chase.
And we almost gave up. Lowe's didn't have it. Home Depot didn't have it. We're like, Target didn't have it. What were we looking for? An artificial tree stand on its own. We can't be the only ones who got shafted in their Christmas tree boxes.
We can't be the only ones that got frauded.
So Morgan's halfway to Home Depot and I'm like, we're going to get there and there's not going to be one and Christmas will be ruined.
And then she's going to see me have another breakdown.
And I was like,
no one needs that.
I was like, we have one shot and one shot only to get this fucker up. And I know I have a job to do as the know-it-all of the group. I need to know it all. And I need to Google, where can I find this sucker?
You are not the know-it-all. You are the reliable resource. And I told you we're reframing that thought. Yeah. Stop being mean to my friend.
So I Google, the only store that has an artificial tree in stock, write this down, you guys, is Walmart. Walmart had what we were looking for. And they say Christmas.
Their Christmas section might be the best we've seen today. Well, I was not expecting that. I was floored.
Tell them who we found in Walmart. That's why we had to go there. God sent us there for a reason.
Oh my God. You guys, I have been hiding this secret from you for years because I didn't know how to break the news that my beloved creepy has passed away. And I know you know the creepy that I'm talking about. And we discovered at the one and only suburban Walmart a brand new creepy.
It saved Christmas. Morgan jumped. She goes, oh, creepy. I go, what? I was like, what are you? Who?
I was like, you missed that chapter. Creepy is a core part of my story. He is a core part of my cast personally.
Wow.
You want to know how you know that I don't have a social life? Because one of my core characters is a wooden snowman with big ass glued on eyes.
And he's precious.
He's precious. And there's a special sound effect that goes with him that all the people know about. And I put him here on display for you. So we have a third today. We have a guest. Saved.
So yeah.
We had a wonderful day.
Christmas is saved. And now Morgan has her very own Christmas tree that no one can take from her.
First hot topic.
Okay.
We haven't done hot topics on here yet. I want to tell you the hottest hot topic that I think I've ever seen. And Brooke brought it up unprovoked the other day. And I was like, oh, I guess this is a thing that other people know about too. Aloe charging $3,000 US
Don't piss me
for
off.
a bag. Who do they think they are?
Let me tell you something. I'm walking around North Park Mall in Dallas. If you know, you know. I pop into Aloe, as one does, and I see the most beautiful brown leather bag I've ever seen. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm in the market for a little travel bag. I've been traveling once a month. I'm in the market. I said to my husband, I said, oh, Christmas is around the corner, babe. Let's go check this sucker out. We can get matching ones. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's really
They didn't have the price on the bag. And I thought that was alarming. We're at the Nordstrom Cafe later on that day. I said, oh, let's look at what those Aloe bags look. Let's look what the story is. Who do they think they are? First of all, you drop the maroon Aloe set and you have 4 of them in the entire world. Morgan has one. I 101. What the hell? You sell out of everything, and then you have the nerve to make something beautiful, but what is it? The crown jewels of France? Like, what do you mean? What's in this bag that makes it $3,200?
I need to know what sorry sucker has paid $3,200 for an aloe bag. I want to see the numbers on that.
And you know why I'm pissed?
You cannot convince me that anyone has, with full confidence, gone to the checkout counter and said, one, please.
I'll tell you
one
why
for
I'm
me.
pissed. It's gorgeous in person.
I know.
That's what makes me so mad.
She really is, which
There's
is
like
really
a little
enraging.
gem like off the top. It's so pretty. $3,200, my ass. You can go to Louis Vuitton and get a brand new duffel bag for that price. Like, are you joking? Are you joking?
And isn't that just where we as a society has lost control, that all of these random ass brands suddenly think that they are Hermes?
And
they suddenly think that they are the Chanels of the world and that they can charge us $3,200 a bag and no one's going to say anything about it.
Let us de-influence you. You don't need a $3,200 aloe bag. That thing has no resale value. Do not.
And
$3,200.
I can get behind the aloe sweatsuit.
I love it.
Their workout clothes, dog shit. Hot take.
You
I
can't
hate them.
bend in them.
I hate them.
They're so stiff.
I got one set of aloe leggings and my ass crack was out all day. I was like the Denver men. My ass crack was out. They're terrible. They're actually terrible.
One squat and that shit's splitting down the middle.
and now we've lost another partnership that didn't exist. Damn it.
Damn it. We can't keep doing this.
Of our long list of sponsors, shit, we might have thrown that one away.
Can't. Listen, aloe, if you're watching this, girl, send us a maroon aloe set in my size. Everything's forgiven. I want one, sue me.
No, the maroon sweatsuit is cute. I also, though, I don't like their whole exclusive thing that they're going for with the aloe gym. I think it's really mean girl feeling that only certain girls that look a certain way get to go to the aloe gym, and if you are not an influencer, you don't get to go. What is that about?
The aloe
Haven't we
gym.
gone past that in society where everyone can do everything?
Well, aren't we over celebrities and influencers being like so removed from society that
they have their own damn gym?
Yeah.
Like, sell a membership to the gym. I promise you'll make more money.
Yeah.
It's odd. It's odd behavior to me.
I didn't know about the aloe gym until a couple days ago when you and Maddie told me about it. And I was like, we're still doing that.
I've only heard stories about the aloe gym. I've never been. But if you don't know, basically, aloe has this gym in Los Angeles, and I believe they have one in New York as well. And they will invite certain select influencers to go to the ever so exclusive aloe gym. And the deal is, when you go to the aloe gym, you get to go in. They have like their store on Sunset attached to it kind of. So you get to pick out one of their new seasonal aloe sets, right? Because the gig of it is you have to be in your new and improved aloe set when you're doing your aloe workout, and it says aloe all over the wall, aloe all over the machine. You have to film yourself when you're doing your workout in your new aloe set. So basically you're doing like a trade, and the trade is you're so special. You get to work out at the aloe gym and get an aloe workout set so you can tell everyone on your story that you went to the aloe gym. But the gag of it is, it's not like you're promoting the aloe gym because no one else can go. So it's basically just being like, I'm cooler than you. I get to go to the aloe gym and you don't. Which makes me feel like, ew.
Y'all, you know what I found out today? Talking about exclusivity. My friend's not on Raya.
Oh my dear God, they won't let me in.
And don't piss me off right now, because you know who is on Raya? My 19-year-old sister. My 19-year-old sister who goes to SMU was invited to be on Raya. So I'm thinking surely they've loosened the reins a little bit.
She's so adorable and hot,
y'all. And I hate to say it, she is so hot.
She's so hot.
But I go thinking in my head, because as you know, we're on Operation Find Morgan a Husband. And I'm like, okay, we've exhausted Raya? And she goes, I'm not on Raya.
They won't let me in. I've been on the wait list for years. They won't let me in, which, listen, if you're listening, let me in. I want to see the mark for research. It is not for me. It's for research. I want to see the plethora of men in Denver that are on Raya. I would love nothing more. I'll do a research project.
Y'all, I've recently realized that maybe Morgan would be really good with an athlete. Like a
really? But
like
I hate most activities.
Oh, no. No, you're going to let them play the sport.
I don't have to catch the ball.
Fuck Fuck no.
I don't have to run a lap.
No.
I don't have to go skiing or snowboarding. I'm in.
Have you ever told the story, your cute running story that you told today?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell it.
I used to be good at running. I actually in high school. Okay, let me give
Tell
you
your
guys
cute running story
before
right
Brooke
now.
gives you the grand finale. I was on the high school POMS team, and I am not saying this in a self-deprecating way, but I was maybe the worst one on the team. And how I know that I was maybe the worst one on the team. Okay, I was on JV POMS. You guys, picture this. We go to a competition, and you know that all of these people make it seem like this is life or death. Like we're gonna win or life's over.
Yeah.
Like high school athletes, especially around here, because it's all we have. It's a big deal. So I take my happy ass in my little JV POMS uniform, and I had one trick that I was really good at. I could do the little leg swivel, right? I was really flexible. I was on.
Damn, like bringing your leg up to like your shoulder?
Brooke, I swear to you, they let me on the team for one reason, because I wasn't good at remembering the dance. I wasn't good at doing the dance. I could put my leg over my head and I could spin in a circle.
Damn, that's
I could do the leg
impressive.
turn, and that's all I could do. I could run really fast and I could do the leg turn, and that was my saving grace. So I had one part in the dance, you guys, one, and everyone else, like, you know, they like hunch down, right? And I'm in the middle of the circle and I have my special part. They're like, this bitch has to prove that she's on her team, and that she's on this team for one reason. And I go to do my little leg turn, right? And I kick my leg up, but I'm like, this is my moment. I can't screw it up. And I kick my leg up so high that my other foot falls. My other foot slides out from under me. And oh my God, and you have to imagine, you guys, that the only person you can see is me. It's like spotlight on me. Everyone else is crunched in a little bug so I can have my one moment. I do my legs turn, I eat shit on the floor, and it takes me a minute to
I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying because you worked all year for you worked all year for this moment.
And you have to imagine how angry all of these high school girls are at me that we could have won, and I'm the one that fucked up, right? So that's a lot. I fucked up. I ate shit in front of everyone. And not only that, you guys, I stood up. And then after that, I was so jarred, I didn't remember any of the dance. I didn't. So what happened to me after that lovely day, they made me an alternate for the rest of my high school career. They did not let me perform.
Is this on video anywhere?
No, it's not, because I think all of the moms felt so bad. Because there was like one mom that was in charge of doing the video, and she was so sweet.
It disappeared.
And the filming didn't work.
What happened?
And I really think she was saving me. She didn't want to humiliate me. But then I was an alternate for the rest of my high school career, and it was humiliating. But I could run the mile in under 9 minutes.
So that was where I was going with that, but I thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
If you've ever wondered if I was a star athlete in high school, no, I ruined it for everyone.
Well, but you were really good at running the mile, and Morgan's friend Maddie is a phenomenal dancer, but maybe running the mile wasn't her specialty.
She could dance circles around me, but running, we love you, Maddie, it wasn't for her.
It wasn't her specialty. And Morgan was really good at running. And we were talking today because we drove by like a high school that was having practice.
My high school.
Yeah. And she was like, I had to run the mile on that sucker. She's like, one time, like I had to run 4 laps and people were lapping Maddie. People were lapping Maddie, and I had finished my mile, but I ran her last lap with her, so she didn't have to do it alone. And then Morgan got a sticker that said, what was it?
Teammate of the month.
Teammate of the month, which I think is maybe the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I was not a high school star, you guys. I tried my best, but the athletics have never been for me. So that brings me back to dating an athlete. My only fear is they're going to want to see my athletic ability, and then they're going to be scared. They're going to see the video of me falling off the zip line. They're going to be scared.
They're not going to care because you're going to stand up and they're going to see 5'11" and they're going to think D1 NBA babies.
Oh,
and
in
that's all you need
heels? I could pull 6'3" in heels.
Girl. And that's all. Listen, I have spent some time around athletes. They look at a woman's height and that's like the barrier of entry. You're good.
So maybe the men of Denver exist on Raya. We'll have to find out.
Raya?
It's my manifestation for the year. Maybe I'll get to find out.
We have a girl on the inside.
Okay, but my fear about athletes is I always think of Khloe Kardashian. Am I going to get Khloe Kardashian where you date an athlete and they're like, well, I could date everyone else too.
Over my dead body. That will not happen to you.
You cheat on me, Brooke will kill you.
Don't try.
I'll cry for 3 years, Brooke will kill you.
Oh, there's me and my 3 sisters. We don't try anything to Morgan. She's Barry 4.5. Don't piss me off right now.
Well, yeah. And I don't think I've ever told everyone about the time I went skiing either.
Oh, please tell the people about the time you went
skiing. This is my biggest fear, you guys, is I cannot, now that I'm back on the market, one of the things that I look for is if your family is the type of family that runs turkey trots on Thanksgiving, it's not going to be for me. If you are training for a marathon or planning to train for a marathon at any point in your existence, it's not for me. If you're skiing and snowboarding on a regular basis to the point where you have like a season pass and you want someone to season pass with you, I don't think it can be for me. I could sit in the cabin.
If you're a skier that doesn't want to stop at the lodge halfway down the mountain to get a little cup of like hot chocolate, you are not the man for Morgan.
Well, I would be fine with them going skiing and me sitting at home all day in the hot tub with my friend.
Ooh, love that.
But yeah, the only time that I've ever gone snowboarding, it was really humiliating because both of my friends had grown up snowboarding, which was really mean of them to tell me that they had confidence in me that I could just pick it up. And I get my ass on that snowboard.
Like, listen, I grew up skiing. Skiing is something you can pick up because you have both of your feet pointed forward. Snowboarding is so mean. That is so mean.
So I get my ass on that snowboard and I can't even make it 5 feet, you guys. So I picture the mountains like this. I am downward dog with my head going up the mountain and my feet going down, sliding down the mountain in downward dog. And people on the ski lift are laughing at me. My voice just cracked. They're laughing at me. Then I'm like, I only made it up and down the ski lift twice. First time, humiliating. And then my friend was like, I'm going to show you some tips this time. Okay. What happens on the ski lift when we're on the way up? I drop my phone and I drop my gloves off the ski lift because I don't realize that sucker's open in the back. I put my phone down.
Oh no.
So imagine
I just picture you being like, my phone.
Imagine my outrage, okay? Because the only way that I made it down that damn hill to begin with was on all fours. My hands were a core part of my system that I had going on. And now my strategy is ruined because I'm not putting my hands in the snow. And some old guy that was so nice, he was like, oh my God, don't worry, I have an extra pair of gloves. And he gave me his extra pair. They were like the little like knit ones, but it was really a nice gesture. And after that, I've never been back to that damn mountain. So F you. F you, mountain.
God, if you get me down this mountain, so help me God, I'll never go back up.
I promise I will take this as a warning sign. Don't go back, Morgan. This isn't for you.
Oh.
I picture you being good at skiing, though. Something just tells me that you are over there. Shit.
Unfortunately.
I'll wait for you at the bottom.
Unfortunately, I did grow up skiing like a lot. And I'm one of those freaks that loves like the double black diamonds. I know. I'm sorry.
Isn't that a health hazard? Isn't that a safety hazard? Have you seen studies of how many people break their necks on that thing, Brooke? How many people get paralyzed on those mountains?
No. No, but I do. I'm the only one of my like siblings that likes to ski.
Oh.
And so a couple years ago, Reese, Kate, and I went on a little like side quest ski trip to Deer Valley, and neither of them, like Kate can get by. Reese actually might be the least coordinated skier I've ever seen, to the point where we tried to ski the first mountain. She gets to the top and there's like a path that went like one of two ways. So Kate and I veer left. She like can't control her skis. So she ends up going right, but then panics. So then she turns around and then she starts sliding backwards in the skis down the mountain. And she's screaming, Brooke, help me, Brooke. I'm like, what the? You guys, I'm halfway down the other mountain. So some dad like gets out of his skis to turn Reese around and like push her like slightly down the mountain. So once she survived that run, we get down and Kate and I are crying, laughing. It was, Brooke, help me. I'm like, oh my God. So we get to the bottom of the mountain and I'm like, okay, you guys, I'm going to go like ski. You guys enjoy some hot chocolate. I'll meet up with you later. So I was like, I gave them some time to themselves. I end up going and skiing by myself, having a grand old time. We try one more time with Reese. We're like, Reese, you got this, girl. Like, it's your moment. We're going to take it easy. All you have to do, we're going to take a green down the mountain. Like, don't worry about it. My poor sister. We're going to get on the ski lift. She falls and gets ran the fuck over by the ski lift. You just hear a thud and you're like, where did she go? She's under us. The emergency stop happens. There's like snow in her hair. She's all discombobulated.
Okay, so next family trip where you guys go skiing, Reese and I will sit at the bottom and wait.
Yeah.
And what can we take away from this? A dad on the mountain will always save you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah, anything that moves is just a red flag for me. Zip lines, skis, skateboards, rollerblades.
We haven't told the Hear Me Out podcast about your ziplining story, Morgan. You should be thankful for not being paralyzed.
I should be thankful for not being paralyzed, and I should be thankful that I got that alpaca shit out of my hair because I went flying off of that thing, you guys.
Wait, you fell into alpaca shit?
I guess I haven't even told you this.
No?
I was too rattled. Picture this. My dad has a retirement party with all of his boomer school district friends, like people who teach history for the 7th graders.
Love that.
They're all watching me get on the zip line that's at Ryan and Shane's house. And I was really confident. And I didn't know that there was a cliff on the other side of it. 1, 2, I didn't know. I saw a tree in front of me. And in my mind, I thought logically, of course, you wait until you kick off the tree. Like I thought that the tree was my stopper. No, there was a stopper like 5 feet behind the tree, right? So when I'm going toward the landing, I'm looking at the tree thinking, just hold your feet out for the tree. No, the stopper stops you and I was flying.
Oh shit.
Like I said, I'm a unit. I had mass not on my side.
Stop calling yourself a unit. I'm going to kill you. Stop it. Oh my God.
Inertia. Who's that man that made that
Bill
fucking
Nye.
law?
Oh,
Bill Nye.
Newton. Isaac Newton.
Newton with his 3 laws of
Bill
gravity.
Nye.
An object in motion. Oh, I learned that day. It stays in
motion.
motion. And while I was looking at the tree, the stopper was looking me dead in the eye saying, sorry, sucker. I flew off that thing, Brooke, and it was a hill. And you can see in the video when I'm on top of the hill and when I fall down the hill. And what has my dad been doing for the past 6 months? Oh, right. He thought there's a hill over there. I'm shoveling the alpaca shit over the side of the hill. What saved my fall, you may ask, down the cliff of hell?
No.
Alpaca shit.
Shut up. That's like an episode of like.
It still hurts. I still think my neck is in pain from this. I should file for compensation. And it was really something.
You're lucky you're like, okay.
No, I'm lucky that I did not snap my neck in half because I landed on my neck. Let it be shown.
Thankful for alpaca shit for
This is
saving your
why
life.
I don't drink anymore. This is why I don't go out anymore because somehow I always end up with brain damage. And if you've ever looked at me and thought there's something really wrong with that girl, I've hit my head a lot.
Morgan
a lot.
takes tumbles. You just do.
I just do.
I have seen you hit the deck one too many times. One too many times. And it comes when you least expect it.
It really does. Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it. Anyway.
Next. Next.
Did we want to tell the people about how we met?
Thankful for Soul Cycle?
Kinda.
Kinda. Yeah, let's tell the people.
Picture this, you guys. If you wanted any backstory of how my friend and I came to be,
How this friendship was born.
There was a time in 2018 when I was feeling very gloom and doom about myself. And I said, brother, I've heard of a place that can fix this.
I know a place. The people, they're wearing highlighter yellow. The music you can hear from down the block. The lights are so low that you can't see what the hell you look like on the bike. This place, Soul Cycle.
And I actually believe that I heard of Soul Cycle. One, because I lived in LA and that was the hot shit at the time. Two, Vanessa Hudgens was in an article saying that she got her like dream body by doing Soul Cycle twice a day.
Twice a day?
Twice a day. Vanessa Hudgens was in there riding that bike, apparently. Allegedly.
Oh my good God.
So anyway, what happens when I walk into Soul Cycle Calabasas that is now long gone? I see a woman, a mysterious woman sparkling in the side of my peripherals. And not only was she at the Soul Cycle there, she was wearing the gorgeous highlighter yellow.
Yes. It's me, the glorified janitor who used to work at the Soul Cycle Calabasas. And the reason I was working there is I rushed a sorority 2 times, like 2 different times. And I just didn't get placed into the home of my dreams. And I was like, you know what? Like, this isn't the one I was like hoping for. And they're telling me to trust the process. And this process seemed rigged. And I was like, you know what? Like, F it. I'm going to go find some other community.
You were too cool for the process.
Well,
they didn't deserve you.
Yeah. And so Pepperdine is in Malibu, which is through the canyon, and Calabasas is in the middle of where I used to live and then where Pepperdine was. And I was taking a class there and the manager's like, you know, like, I really like your energy if you ever want a job. And I was like, yeah, I do want a job. Like, great idea. And
Why didn't I think of that?
Why didn't I think of that? And then my first day, they're like, and you're going to scrub the toilets. You're going to lick the shower clean with your tongue. And all you need to know is the smell in this room after a packed 9 a.m. Saturday morning ride will knock your socks off.
And they really pack suckers in there.
Yes.
You are literally 2 feet from the other person. You lift your arm up, there's a risk.
Yes. And there were certain people that were good at certain things. And I was like per usual, the personality hire. I don't know how or why. I was not trusted with many things, but I was the personality hire.
Hey, Brooke, talk to the moms of Calabasas and figure out how to get them to give us their money.
Literally, just make sure everyone's having a good time. I'm like, yeah, sure. So what I was particularly good at was going in very happy because I'm happy to talk to people. I'm like, yes.
Right.
I get to talk to strangers. And I would always set people up on their bikes because it was going to make or break whether or not you had a good time if you were set up properly on your bike. And during my time there, it was Calabasas. And so I set up Jordan Woods and her sister.
I do remember her going there
on their bikes a few times. And they would like specifically ask for me to do it because like I was pretty good at it.
Bring Blondie out.
They would go, you. I'm like, oh, yes, Jordan Woods, whatever you want. And so it was like, there's always people coming in. The other one that cracks me up with.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Hey,
Tila Dunn, Mama Dunn.
Tila and Mama Dunn came and they took a class and I set them up on their bikes. And in the middle,
they're so nice.
Oh my gosh, but in the middle of class, we hear commotion and Tila Dunn ran out of the room. And I was like, I forget why, but I remember seeing.
She's like, I already got my photo for the day. I got to go. No, she's hysterical.
Well, what was so funny is because the cycle shoes have like those like chunky like bases, it sounds like tap shoes. So there's like tapping on the floor. It's Tila Dunn. I'm like, hey. And one day, I don't even know. You and Ryland came and took a class.
We were a duo.
And I set you up on your bike.
She set me up on my bike. And then I think the first time I was with my brother and I was like, I like that girl. I like that blonde lady over there. And then the next day I went by myself and Brooke very sweetly, we had a friendship moment where we were like friends.
I made a joke.
We had a cosmic energy.
Literally, I made a joke, as I do, and she laughed at the joke and made a funnier joke. And I was like, And she goes, hey, should we be friends? And I go, yeah. And I sprint to the front because I was like, dude, I need girlfriends. I need girlfriends. It's so hard to make girlfriends in Southern California. I sprint to the front desk. I grab a Post-it note and I write my name, my phone number, and said like something like, new friend, like something like funny.
Text me when you want or something cute.
And so I sent her on her way with my Post-it note. And I was like, wow, like that was fun. I didn't think anything of it because you never know. Like it's kind of hard to make friends. And I'm like, I just set this girl up on our bike. Like, I don't know. And like a couple days later, I was in Chicago. Like I was visiting home and you texted me and you were like, hey, want to hang out?
Hey,
I'm like,
bestie.
yeah, I do.
And what did our gay ass do? What did our gay
What was
ass
our first
do the first time we hung out? Oh, we carved pumpkins in my apartment.
We carved pumpkins and
it was so fun. And my roommate at the time was there. And I think my roommate fell in love with Brooke. And I was like, shoo, back away. This is my friend. I found my friend. This is my friend date. Really, the only friends that I've ever made in my adult life have been from workout classes.
Really?
Yeah. I have a few friends from Soul Cycle here. I have a few friends from Rumble here. Am I a social gal? No. But if I was going to call someone, it would be one of my workout class friends.
I will say I have a whole rant about like adult friendships, female friendships in adulthood. Like it is difficult. Morgan and I met when we were 20, right? You were 20. Yeah, we were 20. I moved to Dallas from Chicago in 2022. And I literally showed up, dream cardigan, and no friends. I did not know a single living, breathing soul when I moved to Dallas. And I was like, shit, like now what? Like, how do you start?
Cricket.
Bumble BFF in specific cities eats down.
I have heard that actually,
Eats
that
down.
Bumble BFF is better than real Bumble.
I met
You won't get traumatized
many,
by the people you meet, apparently.
Yeah, I met so many amazing girls that I'm still friends with now, years later. It is a great way, especially to get into the habit of like meeting friends platonically. And then once you get into the habit of like, because
if you're lucky like us, it becomes romantically.
Yeah, wink, wink. But I think the thing is like when we're kids, we're so used to making friends. It's kind of second nature. Like you see someone you know, seems like you would get along well, and all of a sudden you're friends with the person sitting behind you in class. And then as you grow up.
Yeah, you're like forced into proximity with these people. Whereas when you're adult, you're not really forced into proximity unless you have like coworker friends.
And so I think as adults now, like we kind of forget that you can just do that. And so Bumble BFF, if you want to get, it's like training wheels of getting into the zone of, and like the habit of meeting friends and getting to know new people and all those things. So if you are struggling, give it a shot. I had really good luck on it.
You know where I met friends? This is what I miss about living in an apartment is I would make like elevator friends. And then, cause I'm not the most social gal, and we know this about me, right? Like I'm not a person that recharges by being with people. I prefer to recharge by myself, if you will. So it was really like the perfect amount of socialization for me to see people in the elevator on like a weekly basis and then catch up in the time that you're in the elevator, and then you learn like little bits and pieces about their life. And I really loved that.
100%.
But yeah, living in like a big proper building, I feel like that's a good way to make friends. Because there were girls that would invite me and be like, come up to my apartment tonight for a drink. And then I would do that. And then it's easy because you're in your apartment.
I guess my advice, if you're an adult feeling like I have no friends and I don't know how to start, just start going to things.
Yeah, you have to go to things. That's why like workout classes are easy because you're in a place, but it's not like you have to talk to someone. Coffee shops are good because you don't have to talk to someone, but you could talk to someone. Yeah, little events. Find one person, go to an event, or go to an event by yourself. Who cares?
Yeah, don't be afraid to go by yourself.
I feel like there's a lot of people that go to events by themselves and 100%. It's like, woo, have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't have good advice on making friends. As no one is coming to me for advice on how to make friends because all my friends, I have a disease about me where I can only make friends that live in other states for some reason. All of my friends live elsewhere.
Well, you moved home. So
right.
Like you lived elsewhere and then you moved home. So I feel like,
well, even Trinity though is like moved away. All my like friends that I grew up with in high school have moved away.
Yeah.
All my friends are elsewhere. And that is a really hard place to be. Me and my brother always say this, and sometimes it makes us sound like we're really not nice. But I don't like dream of having a lot of friends.
The older I get, the smaller the older I get, the smaller my circle becomes. And I kind of talked about this before, but you only wake up with a certain amount of energy a day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a job, if you have a husband, if you want to stay healthy, if you have a family that you want to stay in touch with, if you like, there are so many things that if you want to eat, like that takes energy. At the end of that day, you maybe have 20% left in the tank of like free time. I am so picky these days of who I spend that with. And these days I stay home with my dogs and then I fly once a month, hang out with my friend for a week.
And that's our friend time.
Like, I'm good. Because it is a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, I just am a person, I would rather have like 2 or 3 really good friends and like friends that I would live, breathe, die for versus 20 friends that I kind of text once in a while. Because I've never been like a texter. I think there's a lot of people like Lizzie is so good at having so many friends because she loves like texting everyone every day, being like, what's your update? What's your update? What's your update? I've never been good at like that.
Oh,
and the other thing is I've never been a friend group girl. I've always been a one-on-one friend girl.
I've been like this my whole life. I collect people that I like and then we'll mush them together. And not that we're like a friend group, but I was raised in a more the merrier household, and that's just how I operate.
Them together.
Like, hey, I love all of you people. You are all invited, and I promise you're all gonna get along because I like really great people. And like that's kind of, but I'm the same way. Like any friend group I've ever been in has never ended well.
My grandma always said, 2's a party, 3's a crowd. And there's always going to be one that's left out. Yeah, it's hard. I will say having a girl group friend a girlfriend group can be really hard. And every time I've been a part of one, I'm like, this is far more exhausting than it is fun and silly.
It's so hard the older you get. It's because everyone starts finding their significant others that turn into like husbands. And it gets complicated really quick if you have like a bunch of not only girls where there's tons of dynamics, but then there's boys who have dynamics, and then it's the couple dynamics. So I feel like the older you get, those big groups, they become more and more difficult to maintain because there's a lot of personalities.
I've always been a one-on-one gal. And see, by the time I talk to my 3 friends in a day and all of my family members, I'm like, I don't even have time to blink. How could I possibly ever make more? I tell people all the time, I'm like, I already have 2 friends. I can't have any more.
I felt like for a while I was at capacity. And I just realized like, it's okay to not talk to people every day.
I think the more understanding you are, the more friends that you can keep longer throughout your life. Because it's like, I think a lot of people have that itch in their bones where they want people to be responding to them 24 hours a day whenever they need someone, like you would in high school. And I think the most success that you're going to have is understanding that people have busy lives, people have busy families, people have a million things to do in a day. And if your friend doesn't text you back today, it doesn't mean that they hate you.
No, don't take it personal.
Yeah, you can't take things personally. I think that is the success to lifelong friendships is you can't take things personally.
100%.
Yeah.
And I also believe the older you get, the more you are responsible for your own shit. If you are upset, it is your responsibility to voice that to the person you are upset with. We are too grown to be trying to read each other's minds. So I believe that if I've ever upset someone and like, I believe if you don't respond to me, you'll respond when you're ready. Like,
yeah, I'm the same way. There's not a problem unless you tell me there's a problem.
Exactly. Because if there is a problem, I will 100%, I would love an opportunity to talk it out, but I'm not going to guess that there's a problem.
I don't want to play mind games. No. I don't want to wonder why you ruined our Snapchat streak because you're secretly mad at me because I didn't respond to your Instagram reel. Like, I don't want to do all that.
That sounded personal.
I can't do all of it. No, well, it's just like, you didn't respond to this, so you must be mad at me. I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I'm crying over Photoshop right now. Like, I promise. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back to the hell on earth.
Everyone's favorite
Reddit.com.
Am I the asshole?
I'm not going to read the title. I feel like the titles always give it away. Long time lurker, first time poster, but I am so baffled about this situation. I need a non-biased perspective. You know what I'm going to start doing? This is a side tangent. I think I'm going to start writing our own life stories and sprinkling them in the Am I the Asshole so I can get some peer review.
I literally did that the last time we filmed.
You wrote your own story? You posted on Reddit?
I'm not going to answer that.
Did I ever tell you guys about my Reddit drama?
No.
Actually, maybe I'll keep that one to myself. I've told the Tron, I don't want people to go searching for it. I DM'd with a girl that I thought was trustworthy, and then she posted my DMs on Reddit.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Okay.
That was really mean of her.
Continue.
Me, trust all. This is why I don't want friends, you guys, because they always betray me unless they're Brooke.
This is why she needs friends that will actually throw down. I have no, because Morgan,
you know what I'm thinking about it? Maybe I'm just traumatized and scared of having friends.
your default is to give people the benefit of the doubt. And I have to be like, hey, they are the asshole. Like, no doubt, no benefit given to that doubter.
I can make a beautiful person out of just about anyone. Yeah. And then other people have to remind me, Morgan, they almost ran your family over. And I'm like, damn.
Right.
When you put it like that.
Right.
All right. Anyway, my husband and I, 30-ish. What does 30-ish mean?
Oh, dear God. Like
I
late
bet it
20s,
means like
early 30s.
I feel like 30-ish means 37, but in denial.
Okay.
30 is hot, you guys.
Oh,
30
I can't
is
wait
so
to-
hot. I feel like I'm more excited to be 30 than I am 29. 28 and 29, it's like, all right, just skip me to 30.
Yeah. I have liked being 27.
Yeah.
I'm like currently 27, but yeah, I could skip right to 30, I feel like.
Anyway, 30-ish, my husband and I have quite a large family. His parents, his two siblings, plus spouses and kids. My divorced parents and their new spouses, plus my siblings and their spouses and kids. Basically, all you need to know, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, the Brady Bunch.
Altogether, we are well over 20 people, so family gatherings can be overwhelming for the person hosting. And yes, my divorced parents and their new spouses get along fine, and there's no drama. Love that for you guys.
Flex.
Okay, healthy family
Okay,
dynamic. Flex. Last night, we celebrated Thanksgiving, and as a family tradition, everyone brings a dish.
Cute.
Usually, we communicate with each other so that way everyone is making different types of food. My sister-in-law, the wife of my brother, said that she was going to bring her mom's famous sweet potato casserole. Her mom passed away this year, and she was honoring her memory by making her recipe. However, once I saw her dish, I truly think she brought last year's leftovers. Instead of a big pan, she brought several small and medium containers of sweet potato casserole. Ew. I know where this is going. This came fresh out of mama's freezer.
Oh, yay.
Although it did not smell weird, it was very dry and it just didn't look like a regular one. I didn't try it and discreetly told my husband my concerns, so he also did not try it. Once Thanksgiving was over, my mother called me saying that my sister-in-law was upset because she noticed I didn't try her dish. I told my mother about my fears and she said that I'm just too picky with food and there's no way a frozen casserole could last a year without having mold. I feel like it could.
I feel like it could. I feel like that's what the freezer's for.
I've seen some mysterious things in a freezer, you guys. I've never seen something in a freezer with mold.
No.
I pointed that the several containers could mean she cut the good parts and left the moldy ones out. After an awkward silence, we decided to agree to disagree and hang up.
Oh.
I feel bad for my sister-in-law, but I truly could not bring myself to eat something that I'm not 100% sure is safe. Am I the asshole? Hell no. If someone brings something and they're watching to make sure you eat it, I feel like they're just being weird.
I feel like if you're offended by someone not trying your food, you're trying too hard. Like,
different strokes for different folks,
Yeah.
you guys. Let people eat whatever makes them happy. I'm not a food shamer. Whatever you want to eat, have at it, happy pants.
happy pants. I know that's right. Happy pants.
And whatever you don't.
Like, it would be one thing if she was like, ew, this is gross. Like, if you made a big deal about it, I could see you being the asshole, but you you didn't make a big, like, you didn't tell the whole room what you were thinking. You
She
just,
silently avoided. And
Yeah.
what's wrong with that? I've silently avoided a lot of things in this life.
oh, that's right.
I don't think. Did I ever tell you what happened with my freezer? Brooke.
Morgan's?
Brooke got to tell you all about how she was depressed in Hollywood. I have to tell you what happened to my freezer.
In this house?
In this house.
Now what?
In this
Now
very house.
What? Oh, Lord.
So I bought this house, as we know, in a disheveled state. One thing that was working from the house, though, was a refrigerator and a freezer that just happened to be very old, right? But
Is that the one
in the garage.
garage?
And I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to buy a new fridge, right? To match like my new kitchen, whatever. But jackpot, lucky me, I inherit from this gorgeous torn apart house a garage freezer. And there is nothing more American dream like than having a garage freezer.
I'm really jealous because you know what? I want to.
Well, I don't know if you will be for long.
Oh, God. Well, you know why I want one so bad?
For the drinks
No.
in the freezer.
I don't drink alcohol much. So my wine fridge is my soda fridge. So that is taken care of.
Smart.
You know what I want it for?
For what?
I'm a crazy lady and I make my dogs food. And I want to make my dogs food in bulk and put it on my flipping garage, but I can't do that right now.
Oh, you need a garage fridge.
So bad.
So I was feeling like God's chosen one. I'm the luckiest girl on earth. I inherited a garage fridge, right? All is
American
good
dream.
and dandy.
Popsicles
Keep in
are in
mind,
that bitch.
Everything that came with this house is upwards of 30 to 50 years old.
Yeah. Pushing
It's an old
50.
sucker.
Yeah.
It's one of those white fridges that your grandparents have. You know the one.
The one that hums really loud at all times.
So, unbeknownst to me, is that a word?
Unbeknownst.
That was a really big word for me.
That was a big word for Elmo.
I was trying out something new and then it
I
rolled up
loved
the
it.
tongue and I was like,
Hell
do I
yeah.
know that word?
Yeah, you
Is that
do.
a real word? Unbeknownst. Is that it?
Yes, you nailed it.
Unbeknownst to me, one of my past roommates who loved fishing had filled my freezer
Don't
with
piss me off. Don't piss me
it's
off.
not gonna. There's nothing wrong with using the freezer for good. Okay. He comes back from a grand fishing trip, one of my past roommates, and fills the freezer with fish, which is all fine and dandy. Use the freezer for whatever you want to use the freezer for. But upon his exit, I believe that he forgot that he filled my freezer with fish.
With a whole pond.
There was the entire Aurora reservoir in my fridge, you guys.
Great.
In my freezer, specifically in the garage. Fine. I'm not mad about what was in the freezer. This has nothing to do with the person putting the fish in the freezer.
Okay.
I go on a trip and
Oh no.
because I honest to God believe that I've never looked in the freezer because like you, I don't have
Yeah.
like hard liquor at home.
No.
One of my boundaries with myself is I don't drink when I'm alone ever. So I don't like have liquor.
Yeah.
I've only ever used the fridge as like a drink fridge. So I have like sodas and protein drinks and all the things in the fridge.
LaCroix.
I go on a little trip to LA to see my brother and we're gone for probably 2 weeks. I come back. Unbeknownst to me, again, my 50-year-old fridge and freezer have croaked.
Shut up, Morgan. What time of year is this?
This is in the dead of July, the
No!
hottest month of the year, my friends. I walk into this house and I'm thinking, oh dear God, there has been a murder committed. Somebody has killed a body and used my house as the cover up. There has to be something dead and big somewhere lurking around this house.
This was this July.
This July. I cannot for the life of me figure out where the smell is coming from. And I'm searching everywhere. I'm like, it has to be in the walls, you guys. Like I'm going paranoid. Like I'm having crazy person thoughts. Like someone has killed someone and put them in my walls and
or
it's
it's like
rotting.
paranormal. You've got like a D word.
Yeah.
Like something crazy.
Something crazy has happened because this couldn't happen from a mouse.
Oh.
So in my grand search, I eventually make it out to the garage. You open that garage door.
Did you throw up?
I just about fainted. The fish smell was so potent, you guys. Did I know that the fridge was going to croak? No, I did not. And now I know what had happened because this was the same time the guy that came to fix my internet was like, your internet got struck by lightning. And he had to like return on all my power things.
Oh.
My house got struck by lightning. Everything went out. The fridge croaked. What croaked inside of it? The entire pond of frozen fish that is now thawed and hot. It's not only is it thawed, it is 100 degrees every day in the summer here in the lovely state of Colorado. My fish in my hot fridge is cooking. It is sizzling, honey.
No.
I had to
call your dad.
Cry. Because, oh my dear God, I am just a girl that doesn't know anything about the swimming creatures. 2, I went to Target and I got Vicks Vapor Rub and I shoved gobs of that shit up in my nose. You guys, how did we get onto this? Oh, the freezer, the moldy freezer food. Shoved gobs of Vicks into my nose and I put paper towels.
Oh, Morgan.
There's photographic evidence of this. And to commemorate the experience, I put on my Bass Pro Shop hoodie because this will be the first and last time that I ever deal with a fish. Put on my Bass Pro Shop hoodie and I get rubber gloves and I put the Vicks on my wrist because the smell is so bad, you guys. It's like, you know those scents when something smells so horrific that it brings like tears to your eyes,
like, taste it,
and you can taste it. It's like an animal shelter, like when you leave with piss in your throat.
Dude.
I could smell the fish and I could taste it in my throat. And this was the worst part. I call my dad and I'm like, what do I do? And he's like, do not put that fish in your trash until it is trash day, because when all of that fish is sitting out there, all of the wildlife is going to come searching through your trash can. So I had to wait till Thursday.
What day was this?
This was like a Tuesday. So I was really brave and strong, you guys. And I pulled an entire fucking ocean out of my freezer, wet and hot and
mushy.
dripping and mushy.
Oh,
and
God.
It was
gonna hurl. Are you joking? Morgan. And the cameras weren't rolling? Are you, what kind of a vlogger are you?
There is a photo that I will insert of my outfit that I used to do this, but that's my worst moldy freezer experience.
Wow.
So do I think people can leave food in the freezer for upwards of a year and then reheat it? Hell yeah. That's something my grandma would do. Wow. You know, old people, they don't waste anything. Like, we'll have like one spaghetti noodle left and my grandma's like, you're going to put that in a Tupperware, right?
My great grandma, she like lived in the Great Depression. And when you would go over to her apartment, she would be like, she would use the same Ziploc bag 20 times. 20 times. Like to the point where it wasn't clear anymore. It was very murky because
she like put it in the dishwasher.
She would like hand wash it and then dry it. And she was like, this is what we did in the Great Depression. No, that goes
is something
to waste.
my grandma would do. And she'd be like, why would I get one? I already have one.
Us overconsumption. We're like, oh my God, just get a new one.
I'm like, I have like 400 in the drawer. You want a new one? I got racks and racks and racks of those things.
Wow, I cannot believe. See, you are better than me. I don't know what I would have done.
But what was there to do? Like,
I would have called someone.
like a professional fish remover,
I don't think I would
like a pest person, and you're like, there's something lurking in my freezer, and they're like, you dumb bitch.
I don't know who I would have called, but it would have been like the Ghostbusters. Like I would have done something. Like I would have, you know what I would have done? I'll tell you what I would have done. I would have gotten, if I was single, I would have gotten on Hinge. I would have found the biggest, strongest man I could find and say, hey.
What with a fish in the profile and you're like,
yes,
I have plenty where that came from.
I am in a crisis. Show up for me and you could take me out. And I would make them do it, I think. Are you ready?
I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
Okay. I, 27 female, am 5 months pregnant. I have pre-existing health issues that I manage by having a diet with no meat of any sort. This has caused me and my mother-in-law to have conflicts, especially when I refuse to eat food that she makes. I used to either come and not eat anything or just stay at home. Since I'm pregnant, I could not attend Thanksgiving and not bring food with me out of respect for my mother-in-law. I cooked a small meal and brought it with me. My mother-in-law made a fuss about it and justified it as I was making a mistake robbing her grandbaby of getting all the meat benefits. I explained that I take supplements as replacements, but she shrugged and was upset. We waited till the dinner table was set. My mother-in-law didn't let me help or go into the kitchen at all. She took my she took my dish and said she'd reheat it for me and put it on the table. Yet when I sat down, I was stunned to have discovered that she had not put my dish there. When asked publicly, she denied receiving any dish from me and started asking if I accidentally left it at home or in the car. There was a huge blow up. My mother-in-law tried to convince me to sit back down and just eat what she had put on the table. I refused, but my husband instead told me to let it go this time. I decided to leave. I grabbed my stuff and I walked out. I found out that she threw out the dish I brought and tried to get me to eat what she put on the table. She said that she was looking out for her grandbaby's health, and my husband said it wasn't worth leaving the celebration and causing a scene. We had a big argument, and his mom thinks I'm being dramatic and hard to deal with. Was I the asshole for walking out? Information. The dish I brought was supposed to keep me full and provide me all the health benefits I needed. So it wasn't like any of her appetizers or side dishes. I also put work into making it and it cost me money. She keeps insisting it's about her grandbaby and her grandbaby and her concern for their health. Sorry, that was written kind of crazy. Can you imagine?
In my humble opinion, as someone who doesn't have kids,
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to let the parent decide what to feed their kid.
Yes. Especially a pregnant woman, because you don't everyone's pregnancy is so different. I have friends who could not get enough meat, some friends who were grossed out by meat and the thought of it made them ill. It is a journey, pregnancy is. For someone to be you're not doing it right, and then to throw out your food and to gaslight a 5-month pregnant lady, and then for your husband not to take your side.
What? It's again, the boy versus the boy mom.
Whoa.
The boy mom usually wins. And that is ludicrous.
Dude.
Okay. The thing that kills me is she tried to solve her own problem.
She tried to make it
she tried to bring dramatic. Her own thing. Yeah, she tried to not be dramatic, not make a peep about it. She brought her own food, and what's wrong with it? Why do people care so much what other people eat? That's what I don't understand. I don't think I'm ever looking around at what someone else is eating. I'm worried about what am I shoving down my throat right now, and I don't care what y'all are doing.
Well, I think from the Am I the Asshole Thanksgiving editions that I've learned is that mother-in-laws are used to having complete control over their children and their dinner table. And when you add new adults to the mix, they're not good at not being in mom mode. And it causes these weird power trips
of I'm the mother, this is my house, you will eat what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Parents, let go. Your kids are married. Let them be married and let go.
I can't believe
we need to get some Xanax for the moms across the nation. For some of them, they need a little help with some things. You know what I will say though, and this is completely off topic to this lady, because when you're pregnant, eat whatever the hell you want. If you have health conditions, before I say what I'm going to say, because I know it's going to be taken the wrong way.
Oh,
I am an advocate for everybody doing what makes them happy.
As long as it's not hurting anyone else.
As long as it's not hurting anyone else, I support you being able to do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. And I will always support you being able to do whatever the hell you want to do. I will say one of the most annoying things that I did when I was an attention deprived person was pretend to be a vegan. It's like running a marathon, bro. It's fuck. I'm not getting enough of the good stuff. I got to make myself different in some way.
Oh my God.
I was a vegan.
Did you know that Jacob was vegan for 8 years?
Was he really? I respect the vegans of the world. Why was I vegan? Because I was I'm so cool and different, and I live in Hawaii, and I'm so different than you.
Is that when you were eating a pound of beans a day?
Yeah. I was also broke, and all I could eat was beans, so... It wasn't hard. It's not like I was going to a steakhouse and being serve me the filet. Now I will chow down.
We had the world's
a bloody ass
largest steak yesterday.
Oh, feed me all the steak in the world.
Yeah.
I love it.
My husband, when I met him, this is actually one of the funniest things. I met my husband at a club, at a bar, which is bizarre in and of itself. That night, we hung out in like a group of people, my friends, till like 2 or 3 in the morning. We end up going to an after party, and then I didn't want the night to end. I was like, okay, after's at mine. Like, come over. And I was expecting.
That's so cute.
I was like, okay, cool. I will order pizzas. So I was tipsy and I did not see the buy one, get 2 free deal going on.
Oh, great deal.
So I bought 3 pizzas because I was thinking like, okay, there's quite a few people to feed. 12 pizzas showed up. And I was like, well, one for everyone, like one extra large
Your
salad
own
for everyone.
personal 8 slices of pizza.
And so the pizza arrived and I'm like gassing this pizza up to Jacob. I'm like, oh my God, like you've never had better pizza in your life. It's so good, so good, so good. And he's just like, oh, amazing. So cool, so cool. We get in the elevator. He's holding the pizzas in his hand. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you so excited to try it? And he's like, I'm vegan. So I'm really excited to watch you eat the pizza. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So there was 12 pizzas that I just like that he wasn't digging into. And so I find out that this boy was vegan and had at that point been vegan for over 6 years. And I was pescatarian at the time. Do not ask why. I don't know. I was pescatarian for like 3 years. I don't know. And we both were reformed last summer and started eating meat again. Thank God. But yeah, he was vegan for like a long time.
I did not know this about him.
We're reformed.
I'm also reformed. As a fake vegan, I am reformed.
That fake vegan is so funny. So you like were saying you were vegan, but you were eating
no, I
milk?
was a vegan. It was just like very annoying. Like Thanksgiving would come around and I'd be like, all right, peasants, I can't eat any of your food. You know what I heard the other day? Society is in a chronic epidemic, and the epidemic is everybody thinks, what about me? What about me? A girl will post a cookie recipe and a person will be like, what if I don't like cookies? Don't follow the fucking recipe then.
Yeah. It's not
Everything
for you.
is what about me? What about me? I don't like this.
Yeah.
What if I don't like this? What if I can't eat that? Then keep it moving. Keep it scrolling. Bring your own shit. Stop making your problem everyone else's problem. Sowie. I, 26-year-old female, have been with my boyfriend, 28 male, for about a year now. We get along well most of the time. Gulp.
Oh.
But something happened last weekend that's really been bothering me. We went over to his parents' house for dinner, and ever since things have been awkward.
Oh God.
A bit of a backstory. I love cooking. I'm not a professional by any means, but it's something I'm passionate about and I take pride in. My boyfriend knows this, but he's constantly comparing my cooking to his mom's, especially when it comes to her lasagna. Oh, we're going back to a lasagna. Oh, dear God.
Garfield. All right.
I've heard about this lasagna more times than I can count.
Okay.
So before we leave for his parents' house, he makes this offhand comment. Maybe you'll finally learn how to make lasagna properly tonight. Yours could definitely use some improvement. I tried to laugh it off, but honestly, it hurt my feelings. Still, I brushed it aside because I didn't want to start anything before dinner. Y'all, we're talking about noodles, cheese, and ground beef.
The way he would never eat again. The way
your mouth ripped off in your sleep.
The way that man would be eating a PBJ for dinner the rest of his
Good
life.
luck with your frozen Uncrustable, babe.
Oh, dear God. How could this get worse?
Good luck with your boy dinner, hot Cheetos and Uncrustable.
How is this inconclusive? Okay, continue.
We get to his parents' place, and as expected, his mom's lasagna is the star of the meal. Everyone is raving about it, and of course, my boyfriend jumps in to say, oh man, this is real lasagna. Oh, tried making it once, but let's just say there's a reason we're eating at my mom's tonight. Everyone laughed. I felt embarrassed, but kept smiling to avoid making things awkward. Then he kept going, saying that I burned the sauce. I didn't.
He gets into specifics.
And that maybe I should just leave lasagna to the experts. Again, you guys, we're talking about cheese, mozzarella, and ground beef.
Oh my
His
God.
family was cracking up and I sat there trying not to lose it. Oh, I would cry. Y'all know I would cry.
I would have cried.
It wasn't just a joke to me. It felt like he was putting me down, especially in front of his family, who I still am trying to make a good impression with. I couldn't handle it anymore, so I excused myself from the table and went to sit in the car. A few minutes later, my boyfriend comes out looking confused and asks why I left. I told him how hurt I was by his comments, and instead of apologizing, he said I was Oh.
Of course you did.
Oh, you.
And of course you did.
So you haven't read Boyfriend 101. Your girlfriend is never
you did.
overreacting, and that's not something you should ever say, no matter what the situation
You
is.
see your significant other upset, your first move is to invalidate. F minus. F minus.
Oh my God, you don't even get a report card. You're expelled.
You're expelled.
And that it was just a joke.
Funny.
It's never just
Funny. Why didn't I think of that?
Isn't it funny that it's never just a joke?
Oh, dear God.
He said, I need to stop being, oh my God, he keeps going. I need to stop being so sensitive and learn to take a joke, especially around his family.
What is funny about that?
I was upset and told him that if he thought embarrassing me in front of his family was funny, maybe he should just go date his mom's cooking instead. That is something I would say.
That is something you would say. Did you write this? That is something you would say. Oh, that's funny.
Now that didn't go over well. He got angry and accused me of ruining the night. Maybe he's just overreacting. Should learn to take a joke.
Should learn to take a joke.
Should stop being so sensitive.
You're sensitive. I hate him.
That didn't go over well. He got angry and accused me of ruining the night. Since then, we've barely spoken and he's waiting for me to apologize, but I feel like he should be the one apologizing. So now I'm wondering, did I take it too far? Was I being overly sensitive or was I right to walk out after being embarrassed like that?
Chat, is this real? Are you? Imagine cooking something with love and putting, like, I'm a firm believer that cooking really comes down to whether or not you want to do it or not. Like, I don't know. I think that maybe, just maybe, he hates your guts. I think he hates your guts.
If a man that I slightly liked heated up a frozen pizza for me, I would be like, oh my dear God, he loves me.
Oh, absolutely.
If anyone fed me anything, I'd be like, is this real?
Dude,
love is real.
Well, and if you like, because cooking is a vulnerable thing, at least for me. Like, I am always a little, like, Jacob, you know what he does? It's actually really cute. Every time I cook dinner, he takes a picture of what I make and he puts it in his journal because he gets he's so cute like that. But I can't imagine. And I'm always like insecure because I don't know how to cook. I do my best.
Yeah. And you don't know, like, what did they grow up eating?
Yeah, like,
how culinary expertise are they?
It's nerve-wracking. And the fact, you know what's sad too about that story? The fact that the family was laughing with him and the mom wasn't like, that is so rude, because she's obviously a cook. She knows what that's like. The fact that she wasn't like, what is the matter with you? Do not put her down like that. Like, you're lucky you're not starving. Like, what are we doing? What kind of men are we raising? Like, let's be honest with ourselves.
I'll tell you what we're doing. We're getting crazy ass boy moms get away with being crazy. As always, we're letting sons get away with being crazy. It isn't the lasagna thing for me. It's the part where he says, you're being too sensitive. You can't take a joke and you need to stop overreacting. And then she says one thing and he is now the drama queen. Little princess is now the drama queen.
Baby girl. My new favorite thing to do when a guy's acting like really just not the vibe, I'll go, whatever you say, baby girl. Okay, baby girl. Okay, princess. You feel better. Yeah. Dude,
I hate it here. I hate it here. And of course he's a 28-year-old male.
Triggered.
Of course he is.
No, girlfriend,
no, you're not the asshole.
Run for the hills.
And the fact that his family is laughing at you, not with you, should tell you everything that you need to know. The fact that he is making jokes at your expense.
And that just tells me too, like,
Oh dear God.
if I feel like in my family, if someone was out of line, it's a dog pile. It's like, hey, like, don't say that. Like, that's rude or that's mean. The fact that they can't recognize that what he's doing is mean and they're just like making it worse. I can't, apparently there's no, what's it called? No accountability in that household.
No accountability and no one's, yeah. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Girlfriend.
This guy.
This is Lasagna Gate Part 2.
There are many, trust me, there are many men who are used to eating Hot Pockets for dinner that would be floored by your lasagna. Go find one of them.
Find you a guy who's going to take pictures of every single meal you make and document them forever.
Do it.
Do it. They
and
exist.
I'm going to try to do it too.
I'm going to find you one.
Me cooks nothing.
I'm going to teach you how to make steak.
Okay.
I'm bringing her to Texas and I'm teaching her how to whoop up a steak.
I know how to make a mean egg.
Okay, you can teach me how to make your mean egg and I'll teach you how to make my New York strip.
I know how to make a real good toasted bagel.
She does. She made me one this morning.
And that's love. That's love.
You know what else is love? You got normal cream cheese because you know I like normal cream cheese even though you like strawberry cream cheese.
I won't cook you nothing, but I will consider you when I go to the store.
Amen.
And that has been a lovely court. My camera's about to die. We're probably seconds away from.
Bye, guys.
We're not cutting ourselves off. The camera's cutting us off.
But if you want more of us, see you at the afterpod.
You know what I was thinking we could do on the afterpod?
Tell me.
Give people deets about my blind date that went rogue.
It is the most humiliating story. Tune in. That's all I gotta say.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving. Did you just hear my bubble guts?
Oh no.
Are they in or out?
They're back.
I don't know. Hold on. Crisis. Bye.